Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Tabletop Temple where we paint, we play, and we pray to the dice gods. Today's video is going to be the start of a brand new paint series for the board game Aberration, who I want to give a huge shout out to Ghostfire Gaming for sending me a copy so I can make these paint videos for you guys. And the first one I'm going to be tackling in this series is the hero that I thought looked the coolest out of all of in the core box, and that is Arkesh. He's this cool dragon-born hero. So without further ado, let's get started, and the first color we are throwing down is a 1-to-1 mix of orc skin and gunner camo. This is going to be for his skin, or scales. Yeah, he's dragonborn. It's scales. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Now, I've decided to go with this mixture because taking a look at his artwork, his dragon scales is more of a forest green, but maybe a little bit brighter than a forest green. So I went with gunner camo initially, but I wanted to brighten it up a little bit, so that's why I decided to mix it with some orc skin, just to brighten it up a hair. Either way, this is going to be for all of his skin. Make sure you try to pick out his hands and all of his scales between his armor. I keep saying skin. It's scales. I could talk today. One thing I would like to apologize for is my lighting and my sharpness. I moved to a new spot for my painting miniature videos, or really I just moved my desk, and I'm still trying to figure out, lighting and sharpness and just different camera angles, etc. So I do apologize if the video comes out a tad bit blurry, but I will do my best to get that fixed, promise. But anyway, on to the video. Next color I'm throwing down, well, is for his armor, and I've decided to go with Enchanted Steel. Why, you might ask? Well, because it's fantasy, and Enchanted Steel just sounds really awesome and very fitting for this game. And you can also use the Enchanted Steel on the sword that he's holding. And in this video, I'm actually going to teach you how to paint flames, or at least the way I paint flames. So make sure you stick around for that. Moving on to the next color, this is going to be for his fur over his shoulders. And I decided to go with Oculus Cloak. Now, what I find funny here is, ironically, when I was painting Arkesh, when I got to the Oculus Cloak, it reminded me so much of a brother from the Night's Watch from Game of Thrones. And it just so happens that's what was playing in the background when I was painting this. And it just made me laugh. So, but yes, Oculus cloak for his fur on his shoulders. Next up, very simple color. Use bony matter for his claws on his feet. Couldn't be any more simpler than that. To paint flames on his torch, and paint flames in general, really, you're gonna need any yellow and any red. Doesn't really matter. I'm using Imperial Fist from Citadel for the yellow and Bright Red from Army Painter for the red. The technique is exactly the same. The first thing you want to do is coat the whole flame spot in the yellow, and then while it's still wet, you want to go ahead and take your red and hit the tips about a quarter of the way up, or quarter of the way down rather, from the tips, and they're going to wet blend together. It creates a bit more of a cartoonish look of flames, but if you want quick flames on your miniatures, that's how I do it. It's pretty simple. So I hope this helps not just paint this miniature, but in your painting of flames in general. But anyway, moving on to the next color, I'm going with Satchel Brown from Army Painter. This is for all of the leather straps around his arm gauntlets and around his leg gauntlets, shin guards, whatever those are called. So that Satchel Brown is the color you need to go with that. The next color I'm using for the sword is going to be Brassy Brass from Vallejo Paints, and I'm using that color for the hilt of his sword. I didn't do this in this paint miniature, but you can also use the Brassy Brass to kind of accent the armor. I think I'm going to be doing that as well. I'm just realizing this after I recorded me painting the miniature. So, but yeah, Brassy Brass for sure for the hilt of the sword. And where would any of my paint videos be without using some Gravelord Gray somewhere? I truly think is one of my favorite colors to use on rocks and stone, and probably some faded armor as well. Final color I'm using for the base is Gunner Camo. The reason why I decided to go with that color is, again, taking a look at the artwork. This is a very dark Gothic Victorian setting, so Gunner Camos seem to be the best fit for like grass and old tattered wooded kind of setting. So that's just my opinion, but you could probably use any dark green that you want to. And here is the final result for Arkesh. I'm very happy with the results, especially for using just speed paints. What do you guys think? Would you paint your miniature like this? Go ahead and drop a comment below. Again, I really want to thank Ghostfire Gaming for sending me a copy of Aberration to make paint videos for you guys. Cannot thank them enough. I'm going to be linking their latest game found, which is going to be a second print of Aberration. You can find that link in the description below. That is going to be it for today's video, everybody. If you like it, please drop a like on the video, drop a comment on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. As always, I'm your friendly neighborhood guru, and I will see you on the next Tabletop Temple. Goodbye, my friends.